Good afternoon. This is Lady G. I'm making this quick video to show you how to create on a budget a divider. First, you will need two foam posters. I got these from the Dollar Tree. You will need one package of shower curtain rings. You will not be using all of these. You will need a glue gun, some glue sticks, and you only need this glue gun if you plan on exerting hot glue into your ring that you're going to make, or your hole you're going to make. You will need a ruler or a tape measurement, but I'm using a ruler today. I'm going to use a small screwdriver just to start the hole off. And I'm going to be using a pen to complete my hole, to make it large enough to fit my rings. So thank you so much for coming again and watching my channel. So if you don't have a hole puncher in the home, this is a great way to make your hole for a project that you may want to do. But today I am making this to use as a divider. And also you could use this in the classroom when a teacher is giving a test. You could use this to help the students not to give answers or cheat on the test. This would be a great, smart way keeping the peace in the classroom between the students. And I'm also going to be using this for privacy when I'm working on a creation or photo shoot or photo backdrop. So let's get started. All ready to start on this one. So we're going to move on to the center to make the center hole. And the measurement that I'm using is going to be 2.5 inches apart, using this side of your poster board. In other words, when you join your rings together on this poster board to the second poster board, it's going to be 2.5 inches wide, because you want your poster board to meet up at the same angle, touching each other. This is how we're going to insert them on. So your poster boards, both of your poster boards have to touch each other when you lay it down side by side on the table to create your holes. Side by side. It's going to be side by side. And your center hole, if you're going to measure from the end of your poster board, from your end to the center, it's going to be 10 inches. So that's what I'm going to do today. I measured my end to the center. It's 10 inches. But if you would like to measure your center hole from your first hole to the center, then that's 9 inches. So let's get started. First, after you do your measurement, You're going to use the small screwdriver just to start off the hole. And you're going to turn in a circular motion. And of course, you will want your screwdriver to go completely through the poster board, like so. And you're going to pull it back out, because now you have inserted a hole. But this hole is not big enough. So this is why I'm going to use my next object, which is my pen. And I'm going to lay my poster board back on the table. At all costs, you do not want to press hard on your poster board and break it or cause it to split. So what you're going to do, you're going to press down on that same area. If the hole is still not big enough to press down with your pen, just go on and use your screwdriver like I did. Make sure you're seeing this. And what I did, I just twist side to side in a circular motion, being careful not to split the poster board. Because what I'm doing here, I am enlarging the hole. But the screwdriver is small, so I didn't just want to take something and just pop it in there and just trying to create a hole. So the only thing I did was trying to make the hole just a little bigger. But you notice I'm staying right inside the circle. And I'm being very careful with this. And next you're just going to raise it off lift it up off the table, and you're going to use this end of the pen, and you're going to insert it to the hole. And you're going to do clockwise turns or in a circular motion. And it should look like this. You also would like the pen to insert into the hole all the way through, because you want to make a good round hole. But guess what? It's still not big enough. We are creating from a budget, showing a way that you can punch holes in your poster board, but you're doing it another way. We know it's a lot of ways that you could do this, but I am showing you this way because it works. So that's when I'm going to use this end. I'm just going to turn it around and just use this end of the pen, the writing point end, and I'm going to insert. I'm going to lay the poster board. I'm going to lay my poster board back on the table, and I'm just going to give this turn in that circular motion again. But you notice this time I'm not pushing the cap all the way through. Why I'm not pushing it all the way through is because I don't want to split the poster board. So I'm going to lift the post off the table to show you I'm only just using the point of this pen to insert into the hole. And that's what you should see from the bottom. Just a tip of the ink pen cap. And you're just going to turn it in circular motion, clockwise. And what are you doing? I am enlarging the hole. You don't want to split it. You're making a perfect circle or hole to insert the ring. Now let's test it out. You're just going to open up the ring and you're going to insert it into the hole. And it should fit if we did it right. And I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. But your ring should freely flow through the hole without snaring. That's how you know you got a perfect hole. Gentle do this because we're working with a foam poster board. This is not wood. This is just creating on a budget. Who knows? If you have a child, they may have to make a science project or a different project in school. This is a cool way that you could do this, less expensive. But you also could buy these rings from the Dollar Tree as well. Walmart and different department stores, however. But we are doing smart shopping. And that's what it should do. Freely move. I'm going to make the last hole. Now I'm taking this out because I already got my other poster board ready to connect with this poster board. We're going to see, can we open and close the poster board, because that's what we need to do. So once again, quickly, I'm just going to insert this into this poster board using this small screwdriver. I'm moving it up and down, in and out, and I need to make my hole just a little bit bigger to make sure it will secure my ring. So what I do, I just move my screwdriver back and forth just a little bit, like so, that you're seeing in the video. I'm making my ring just a little bigger, because I want it to be big enough so I could use this end of the pen and exert it. But if you're noticing it, I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. If I put this in here, if I push it through, I could split it. So my hole still is not big enough. So what I would do, I would take my small screwdriver and I would still turn it in circular motion, trying to move some of the circle, move some of the inside of the circle, because I need to kind of carve it out some more, being gentle, so I won't split it. Now let's see what it worked now. It's got a bigger. So I'm going to lay it on the table. Why? Because you don't want to split your phone poster board. The main thing is you're creating from a budget. So you don't still want to spend $1 and it go to waste. So now we have a big enough hole, and I'm going to gently push the pen through, like so, as you see in this video. And I'm going to take my other end and I'm going to lay the foam board back on the table, and I'm going to turn it in a circular motion or clockwise. And I'm going to lift it from the table, and I'm going to just see, can I push the end or the top of the cap just a little bit through the poster board, like so. Now we should have it. Let's turn it in clockwise motion to make sure we are getting an even hole, and it should look like this. So here's the first hole, the second hole, and the third hole. And as you can see, mine look just like a hole puncher have did it. You still could get complete circles, even holes. So let's insert both of the poster boards together. Now let's see what would happen. Okay, we can gently open this up. Still gonna be careful. There we have it. And we're gonna close this in. It's just gonna snap on. Okay, people say, how you never thought you could use something like this to create an body. Well, why not? And just in the last one. I'm sorry, I'm coming off the camera a little bit. I'm trying to sort it in, so. Okay, I'm just gonna snap it. And there we have it. Now, let's see, can we stand it up in an upright position? And I'm gonna see with it open and close. And yes, it will. And there you have it. I'm gonna lift this up just so you can see it. And right now I am using this camera to video this. But what I'm going to do, put it down for a while, and I'm going to open and close to show you that it will open and close. And like so. And of course it will stand. For example, if a student is taking a test, if a teacher want to use this in the classroom, they can. And it's standing alone. It's not falling, it's sturdy. And if you just want to use this for a divider, you can. If you, on your job maybe, this would work. If you want to use it for a divider. And it's standing on. And it is opening and closing. Opening and closing. And I'm going to lay it this way to show you. There's your ring. And you see they are freely moving. And this is the last one. And if you lay it down, and you can put it away when you finish using it. And it shouldn't take up too much room. So this is the finished product of a DIY, do-it-yourself. I'm going to turn this way. So. Okay, so there's the end. And there's your it looked like a large notebook. So thank you so much for watching. And as always, be safe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.